Hello, everyone. So I said I was going to talk about wheelchairs and other mobility aids, etc. in the next video because I didn't have time in the last video. So I asked my PT about that. Part of the question was that they thought they would be in a wheelchair within the next couple of years. So when I asked him, his feeling is to weigh the pros and the cons. And this applies to disability passes, any type of mobility aid. And that includes what's the lowest level of intervention you can get by without. Because as you use an intervention, chances are you're going to need a higher intervention and a higher intervention. He has someone who's stuck in a wheelchair now because they did not find out about EDS until they were already in a wheelchair. And so now it's just, all he can do is help try and keep this person from becoming bedbound. And with EDS, it's totally even more so true. The less you use it, the more you're going to lose it. Basically, if you don't use it, you will lose it with EDS. There's a lot of people that may be able to get by with not using things for a while and then jump right back into it and only hurt for just a short amount of time and be able to be good to go. That is not true with EDS. So I even asked, okay, on a disability, a parking pass. There's some days when having a parking pass may actually help you be able to get out and about where otherwise you would be stuck at home. And so you would do more if you had the parking pass. And his thing is, and that is where you have to know yourself. Are you the type of person who, if you have a parking pass, would use that parking pass all the time? It doesn't matter. You'd park at you'd use your parking pass to be able to just use it because you have it. Or would you use the parking pass on the days when you're in a flare, you're at your worst, you wouldn't get out of the house, you wouldn't be able to go do things if you didn't have that parking pass. Or you're a lot less likely to do so. I've had days where I'm seriously questioning, should I go or not? Because I'm in enough pain or I'm limping really bad, things like that. And so if having a parking pass on those days would help you get out, that would be a benefit because you'd get more exercise doing so and you'd use those muscles and everything else. But at the same time, if when you're not like that, you would use it, then you're actually losing some because you're doing less. You aren't walking quite as far, different things like that. So, and he feels that that's true of walkers, wheelchairs, canes, etc. Obviously, if you are in a fall risk or have some other contingency that needs to be taken into account. So the idea being, will it help you be more active, use your muscles more, things like that in general? Because for some people, having a wheelchair available to them may mean that on their worst days, they actually leave the house. You know, they get up, they get dressed, they get in the wheelchair, they leave the house, they're wheeling either by themselves or using the automatic wheelchair, whatever. And they're going and doing stuff. Even sitting in a wheelchair does require some muscles. So they aren't losing those muscles compared to just being stuck in bed. However, there are some people that as soon as they have that available, that's all they'll use. And then those people would actually be losing because of that. So I hope that helps you know some ideas and get some ideas on what you should do on your pros and cons and decide how you are and what need you have to use those or not. I hope that helps, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.